What up, y'all? Give me a second. Got this good old cook for y'all. Just give me 1 second, please. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Stay tuned for this cook. It's showtime. Hope y'all enjoy this late night, early morning cook. I'm about to get y'all. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Here we go. Hey yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Yoda Wise Crush, aka Crush Legend, aka Mr. PSA, coming to y'all with some good old boxing conversation. Hopefully everybody's been great out there in this miserable world that we living in. So we gotta have a positive side, in order to get through the bad side. But I'm not gonna make this too long. Boxing has been, for me, it's been a little slow, because we had a action packed schedule just far here. Got with 20 spring summer roster. And nobody can explain it. It sound that's the shit you said was gonna sound as a kid, but you can't really talk boxing conversation. It's a lot of shit, it's a lot of interchangeable parts in there, but it gets really confusing to me the way these people like act like Earl Smith don't have no skills. You know what I'm saying? It's like he don't got no skills, and like Crawford is this extremely gifted fighter by leaps and bounds. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, yeah. It's just it's bullshit. It just like I said, about shit they don't know about. They just see different other people from different countries. All right, so what's up? Here it is, y'all. Now I know y'all see the thumbnail right there, and the thumbnail reads, "Boxing Hall of Fame." And would the fight matter between Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford if the belts were not involved? This is something that I've been wanting to touch on since the whole situation started with Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. A lot of us been talking about this fight, the most anticipated fight in years, in my opinion, for me. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other people feel that way just as well. But my whole thing, I'm gonna start off with this. Would it matter? Would this fight matter if Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence was not fighting for the belts? Because I'm really trying to understand, right? What's the true meaning behind the best fighting the best? What's the true meaning behind equally skilled fighters getting in the ring with one another and facing off? Because as time went by and we listen to people give their different terminologies and their opinions on what they think is a good fight or a equally matched fight between fighters who are equally matched, that's on the same stratosphere, instead of having so many lopsided level of opponents getting in the ring. We need better matching. So with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, this is my whole thing. Would this fight be this big? Will it really matter to you as a boxing fan if the belts were not involved? I want you to think about this for a second. I've been thinking about it for a moment. I mean, I'm always thinking about it, this type of scenario when big fights are supposed to take place or didn't take place. Because when I hear everybody talk about what's a great fight, what's a good fight to them, is always equating back to belts and money. So it seemed like with some people, um, I guess they mixing, they adding, the skill set in with skill set with money. So it's like, okay, if you're not a money drawer, then that means you can't really fight. This is what the average boxing fan think. You see what I'm saying? The average boxing fan thinks that, a fight between two fighters who could really rumble, um, there has to be money or a title attached to it. Me, I disagree, people. And I think some of you will probably disagree also because just look at it. We have seen fights take place, people, where it was a waste of time because we had someone get in there with an opponent and that opponent didn't live up to the hype. How many years have you seen that since you, as a boxing fan, been watching the sport? And I hear everybody going around, the EJ fans over here saying this about Bud, and they saying shit about the Bud fans, and the Bud fans are doing the same exact thing. Now, yeah, it's good talk. It's good debate. Is good pre-promo leading up to these gentlemen getting in the ring. But the question still remain, are they still going to get in the fucking ring? I don't know. I'm not sold on it yet. So right now, I won't touch on far as this date because I'm not sure. But my question to you, as a boxing fan, would this fight matter if the belts was involved? So let me give you guys a scenario. All right. So we know that Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence is the two baddest motherfuckers at 147. The two baddest motherfuckers at 147. So a few other guys at the weight class that's pretty bad too. But right now we talking about the cream of the crop, which just happened to be G5. What's going on? Which just happened to be, we talk sports result, which just happened to be Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Now think about this for a moment. Let's just say Bud didn't have the WBO belt and EJ didn't have the other three. Let's just say the four belts were spread it around between other champions at 147 pounds. Follow me now. Walk with me. I'm going to say this one more time. Picture it being this way. Bud and EJ are who they are. Nothing changed about these two guys, right? The only thing is changing is that the fact that neither one of these gentlemen holds the belts in a possession. It doesn't matter who have the four belts. Right now, I'm trying to understand, would this fight matter to y'all if the belts wasn't involved? Because I've seen a lot of fights in the sport of boxing over the years that been great matches and ain't had shit to do with no fucking belts. Shit, it ain't really had nothing to do with it being a money draw fight. Because sometimes we seen um nice purse bid fights be shitty. We have seen some undercard fights be better than the final event fight, which is always a fight with two guys going at it that's making some nice paper, depending on how they motherfuckers sell. So let's just say Bud and EJ don't have the belts. But everybody else with the belts, no matter who has those belts, would not give neither one of these gentlemen a shot. Follow me now? Would they still be the talk of 147 if neither one of these gentlemen had the belts? All right? You think about it for a second. We know they got their recognition or whatever. Just think about this shit, Five. We talk sports. Just think about this for a second. What if neither one of these guys had the belts? Will we still want to see these two gentlemen fight right now? Will we be pushing for EJ and Bud right now to fight each other right now? Would you, or you as a boxing fan, would you be highly intrigued about this fight if this fight didn't have anything to do with the belts? And this is why I question the boxing fan, even some content creators. I mean, they boxing fans too, but this is why I question y'all at. Because we've been talking about this fight, talking about this fight, talking about this goddamn fight. It still ain't here yet. So with all the hoopla and the big shit going on about the goddamn fight or whatever, I said, you know what? Let me look at this a little different. Let me see if I can, add a different twist to this situation. And I'm willing to bet my buck that a lot of people would not be interested in Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence as much as they are now if the fucking belts was not involved. Would you still want to see Errol Spence and Bud Crawford knock each other head off and the belts wasn't involved? And like I said a moment ago, it don't matter where the belts are at 147. Neither one of these animals have the fucking belts. The champs don't want to fight them right now. They ducking them, they moving here, they moving there. But these two dudes who's not getting a chance to get a shot at a title, should we wait out and see what's going to happen? If the other champions who have the belts, are they going to get stripped? Are they going to give them a chance? Would you be so hyped about this goddamn fight? Would EJ fans be running around talking about what the hell he going to do to Bud? Would Bud fans be running around saying what he going to do to the EJ? How many of y'all had actually talked about a fucking fight that wasn't a big money draw and it wasn't belts involved? When the last time have we been on here in the YouTube boxing community and was pressed about a big ass fight taking place and there wasn't no belts involved? See, Rob, what's going on, bro? Ask yourself this goddamn question. Because right now I'm checking the fans' temperature. Because y'all know how I feel about this fight. I don't give a fuck until they fight, if they fight. So I'm not with the ifs and anything. I want to stay on topic. And as y'all come in here, check out the thumbnail. Would this fight matter? Would it be as big to you if the belts was not involved? Would we be running around talking about yo, man, fucking EJ and fucking goddamn Terrence Crawford, man? We need to get them in the motherfucking ring, man. It'd be the best fight at 147. Would y'all be talking about fucking money? Because it seemed like that money. We know money makes the world go round, but it seemed like today in the sport of boxing, money makes a good fucking match. A money fight means that you are fucking skillful. No, it don't. It don't mean that. It don't mean that. And there's a lot of guys in the sport of boxing who can box and fight their asses off. They ain't getting no good money. They not even in rotation like that. But you as a boxing fan, you say you're a true boxing fan. Well, I'm going to hold your motherfucking foot to the fucking fire because you're bullshitting. Because I didn't see people overlook some good ass fights and not even give these guys the they just do that they should get because their name is not big. Because y'all stuck on popularity. This is what I'm starting to think about you boxing fans. Y'all stuck on some popularity shit. That's what y'all stuck on. So would the fight between Bud and EJ matter if the belts wasn't involved? Y'all wouldn't want to see the fight. Y'all would not want to see this motherfucking fight. And this is addressed to everybody in the most respectful way. I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about the whole TWT. I'm talking about everybody I fuck with the LDBC. I'm talking about everybody. God damn it. Everybody is being tested right now. Because this is my question. I've been saving this motherfucking cook. Because nobody cook like I cook. And I'll cook how other people cook. You see what I'm saying? Would this fight matter to you as a true boxing fan? But y'all about popularity. Y'all stuck on that Ryan Garcia shit. But y'all quick to talk about Ryan Garcia. But the way y'all acting with the motherfucking shit with EJ and Bud is the same thing. It's the same fucking thing. It's about popularity, nigga. I'm about the best fighting the best. I don't care if you have a name. Can you fight? That don't mean that because you have a name that you can fucking fight. And we sitting here going for this bullshit. I had enough of it. Would the fight matter to you? The fight would matter to me because I don't give a fuck about no goddamn belts. Because everybody that got a belt ain't a true fucking champion. Everybody who has held a belt is not a true champion. Go ahead and say that they are. I dare you. I dare you to say it. And I'm going to tell you straight up, get the fuck out of here with that. Because everybody who has held a fucking belt ain't really a true champion. Ain't even a true purse. But this is what they fighting for. They fighting for the fucking money. Why are you worrying about it? You ain't getting none of the money. Oh, yeah, I got something for y'all before the cleanup. Because when G5 do the cleanup, this whole shit gonna need to be cleaned up. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be plasma. It's gonna be plasma all over this bitch. For about another 45 minutes. I got y'all asses. Woohoo! Huh? Let's talk about it. Where y'all at? Because I'm sick of this bullshit. So I'm dropping the bombs on everybody. I'm Pearl Harbor on this shit. Will it matter to you? Would you be running around talking about Bud this and Bud that? Bud this and Bud that? Would you want to fucking see the fucking fight? I would. Because a fucking belt don't mean shit to Crush. Yoda don't give a fuck about no fucking belt because that doesn't mean that you the man. Sometimes having a fucking belt is somewhat like witness protection to an extent. Cause motherfuckers, they get a belt and next thing you know, they act all Hollywood and shit. Oh, who is this person over here? Pass me the Grey Poupon. Who's this guy over here? Why should I give him a chance? What has he done for me lately? The fuck on out of here with that bullshit, man. Would the fight matter? Would you want to see it? Would these guys still be considered the two best in the damn division if neither one of them had a motherfucking belt, but they still had their same qualities? Huh? Would it? Would you be talking about, I'm saving my money up to go see EJ versus Bud if the WBO, BCBA, and IBF fucking belt was not involved? Also, another thing I want to cook on with this shit. Oh, yeah. How about this one? Okay. Here we go. Now, with that being said, now, you as a boxing fan, let me ask y'all something. What is this fight between Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford really about? Now, EJ has 3 belts. We know motherfucking Bud got that 1 belt. But my whole thing, this is my other question. Would this fight matter to you if it wasn't Bud who had the WBO belt? Answer that for me. Would this fight matter to you the way that it does if it was not Bud Crawford who was holding that WBO belt? Would you have the same motherfucking energy if it was someone else who had the WBO belt and they was moving this fight along the way that they moving it now? Would you? Because is this fight really about seeing a man become undisputed or seeing a guy become undisputed again? Who is it about? Because I'm starting to think that I need to correct you motherfuckers right now. And what I mean by that is this, right? What is it about? Is it really about seeing Errol Spence get that WBO belt? Or is it about seeing Errol Spence fight Terrence Crawford? Somebody let me know something because I'm tired of bullshit. I'm tired of bullshit. Would you be upset if it was anybody else holding that WBO belt? Would you? So is it about who's holding the belt? Is it about who's holding the belt, or is it really about that fighter? Because I think if it was someone else that had that WBO belt that was doing what they was doing, y'all motherfuckers wouldn't be going through it like this with one another. Y'all wouldn't. And then if I'm a liar, just let me know. And I think it's more of a big deal because it just happened to be Terrence Crawford. Would this be such a big deal if Jeff Horn still had this WBO belt? Would this be a big deal if it was Bruce Ennis? Would it be a big deal if it was Rashidi Ellis, fucking Virgil Ortiz, and anybody else? Would it matter to you? Would it fucking matter? So what is it about? Is it really about saying Errol Spence go undisputed, or is it really just saying Errol Spence fight Terrence Crawford? Somebody help me out with this shit right now. Somebody help me out with this shit. Because a lot of y'all full of shit, and I love y'all. But I'm really trying to see what this shit is really about. Because Terrence Crawford, you know, when he put out on social media what the narrative or what's the holdup of this fight is about. Oh, it's about money. It's about percentages. It's about location. This, that, and the other. Then we got these other things that's going on with this fight with the Canahan shit that these guys cannot openly come out and talk about. If this was really slowing this fight up or has been slowing this fight up. They can't come out and talk about that. So what this shit is really about? What is it about? Somebody help me out. We talk sports. What is it about, bro? Is it really about saying Errol Spence become undisputed? Is it really about just seeing Terrence Crawford finally lose? Because if Terrence Crawford didn't have that WBO belt, will we be wanting to see Errol Spence fights Terrence Crawford? Yeah, it's the same fucking question, but I'm flipping it, bitch. Would it be? It doesn't matter to me. It don't matter to me because I'm a guy that's truly about seeing motherfuckers equally match fight each other. I don't care about the purse. I'm not getting none of that shit. I'm not getting none of that shit. I'll fuck around and spend money on it. But why would I be so eager to spend money? It don't make fucking sense. Because when y'all be talking about this shit, there's always some goddamn money involved. I thought it was about the quality of the fucking fighters and the skill set. I thought it was about that. But every time you turn around, y'all motherfuckers, y'all open y'all big ass mouths and this shit goes right back to fucking popularity. So you all on that Ryan Garcia shit. We out here motherfucking getting on Ryan Garcia, but us as a fucking boxing fan, when it comes to the situation where Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, this is the same motherfucking energy and time that you fucking on. Oh, you just want to be seen. You just want to be heard. You just want to walk past and by somebody smell your scent or smell your bullshit. What is it about? Because everybody is in court right now. See, one thing about us, TWT, my whole damn fan, we would touch on an everyday topic, but touch other parts that ain't even touched yet. That's what we do. This is what I like to do. You know what I mean? So I like to do something a little different because there's always more than one aspect to talk about with one subject. You got to know how to be diverse. Break it down and pour the layers back. And I'm pouring the layers back on this bitch. Would it matter to you? No, it would not. And I don't even think you motherfuckers would be so intrigued about this fight if it was someone else who was holding this fucking WBO belt up for fucking ransom. It just happened to be Terrence Crawford, a guy who is known as, you know, one of the best skilled fighters in the sport, boxing. He's number one. He's in the top 5 on a lot of people's pound for pound list and this, that, and the other. But guess what? Respect to your list and wherever you have him at. But guess what? I don't give a fuck about that fight, motherfucker. This is what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? And also, is this a fight as a true boxing fan? Should we really be up for this fight when we talk about we really like saying the best fight the best? But let's talk about it. Well, a lot of our favorite fighters haven't been fighting the best fight the fucking best. When has Terrence Crawford one time in the 3 weight divisions that he has fought in has been fighting the best of the motherfucking best? Not nobody, baby. Not nobody. Nobody. He has not. And we sit here and try to critique people and then come down on other people about who they have fought and this, that, and the other. Well, I'm going to tell you, for real, ain't too many motherfuckers been doing anything too great lately in the sport of boxing, my motherfucking opinion. So what this fight is really about, is it really about seeing two of the greatest talents in the sport, skill sets in the sport, fucking getting it on, no matter if it's fucking belts or not? You motherfuckers wouldn't watch the fight if the belts wasn't involved, because you motherfuckers some popularity holes. See, only diehards, the true diehard, the crack addict boxing diehard fans will watch EJ and Bud if they fucking names wasn't ringing bells like that, but we knew they could fucking fight each other. How many times have you said, and you know it's a big event coming up, and you know some of us, we sit there, we want to watch the undercards and shit like that, and we see guys get in the fucking ring when there's only maybe about 7 people in the motherfucking arena at the time watching the fucking fight, and we got 2 dudes in there that's tearing that shit the fuck up, but then we like, damn, these motherfuckers get fight, but other than that, we ain't giving them no motherfucking props, and that shit wound up being better than the main event. So you motherfuckers is really about money. Well, if you really about money, well, put your money in my motherfucking pocket. Because apparently the way that you equate and add up is skillful equally match fight between 2 guys that can fight. Oh, they gotta be motherfuckers who's motherfucking bringing motherfucking shit to the motherfucking gates and pay-per-views. No, that's not true, because fucking who the hell is a Rolly Romero? Huh? And then you still got this dumbass Ryan Garcia bitch ass motherfucker trying to get on some shit. Y'all see what I'm talking about? So y'all get where I'm coming from. So I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say, but I'm trying to understand and properly comprehend everybody's thought process behind this situation, because it's overblown, it's overkill, and everybody need to fucking chill on this shit. That's right. Those fights are the true boxing fans. And a lot of us talking about we true boxing fans. And every time I turn on YouTube, it breaks my heart, because I find out somebody else that bit the dust, because it's coming out that they ain't a true boxing fan. Some of these people I've been seeing around for months and years in the chats on different platforms and shit. Then when you really meet people, you like, nah, nigga, you ain't no true diehard boxing fan. Get on out of here, because I can't deal with casuals. I'm not a casual fan. So I can't relate and connect with their energy. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm really about the best motherfuckers fighting the best motherfuckers. It don't matter what they are. Don't matter if they a money draw or not. This is a pimpish sport that we are in. The motherfuckers be getting pimped out. But let me just move on with it, because nobody seems to help me answer this motherfucking situation about Bud Crawford and Errol Spence. Would this fight matter to you as a true boxing fan if these motherfuckers wasn't fighting for the belts? And would it matter to you like this if it was somebody else with the belt instead of Terrence fucking Crawford? Huh? Telling y'all. Also, this is something that really needs to be done, because you guys know how I feel about this Boxing Hall of Fame, and people talk about Boxing Hall of Fame, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. I fought Boxing Hall of Fame because it's a piece of shit. Boxing Hall of Fame is nothing to brag about. It's the worst Hall of Fame in all damn sports. It really don't have any structure to it, no real true itinerary. Everybody can get in the Hall of Fame, and you're running around bragging about your fighter getting the Hall of Fame, but that's nothing to brag about when you got a fictionist character in the Hall of Fame, when you got guys whose careers was made off of them getting the ass beat, not beating asses, is in the fucking Hall of Fame. So what is the true itinerary of getting in the Hall of Fame? Because the Boxing Hall of Fame is a fucking circus shit ass show. I can't respect the Boxing Hall of Fame. And I definitely ain't respecting all these people when they buy his asses putting up their Hall of Fames. And this comes to show me that the Hall of Fame really must mean something to you, because every time we ESPN or whoever's anybody put out they motherfucking Hall of Fame or they pound for pound, you lose your fucking mind, but it ain't your favorite fighter on it. You lose your mind, man. Get the fuck on out of here. The fuck out Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. Well, if boxing Hall of Fame really don't fucking matter to you, then why you always get an attitude? Huh? If you don't like it, I mean, I hate boxing Hall of Fame. It needs to be done. It needs to be redone. It needs some real serious people to put together boxing Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? So what's a true Hall of Fame? In boxing Hall of Fame, bro, anybody can get it because it's about just a popularity vote. Just a congregation of motherfuckers, and this is a popularity vote. Everything is about popularity. It's not really about what's in the depth of the fucking subject. It's not. So what you basing your shit on? I could flip this shit so many fucking ways. I could tell, just like with this goddamn basketball shit, this greatest of all time shit. There's no greatest player of all time in the sport of basketball. It's not. Fuck you with that Jordan talk. No one player is the greatest basketball player of all time. That shit is a fucking overhype. How can you be the greatest basketball player of all time when you do not hold not the number one best anything in the fucking sport? Not the lead score, not the lead assist, not none of that shit. Not the best handles ever. None of that shit. What the fuck y'all talking about? The only reason why y'all talking that shit about fucking Jordan because his motherfucking goddamn sneaks was a hell of a motherfucking goddamn success. Because they don't have more rings than anybody. They're not the franchise with the most rings and none of that shit. It's the same thing in this fucking goddamn boxing Hall of Fame. Y'all full of shit. Y'all full of shit. Y'all full of shit. And I'm tired of it. I'm not going with this shit, y'all. I'm not going for it. Boxing Hall of Fame is a shit show and it's a fucking joke because there's really no itinerary of getting in there. The motherfucker, oh yeah, look, my favorite fighter, he going to the Boxing Hall of Fame. You proud about that? Oh yeah, but I'm a Hall of Fame. And nigga, you proud about going into the Hall of Fame with Rocky Balboa, who's a fictitious character? What the fuck? Are you a real motherfucker or not? oh yeah, I'm going into the Boxing Hall of Fame. You going in there with a tour guide, he got his ass beat to death most of the fucking time, and other motherfuckers who just got their cock clean. So what is so prestige about Boxing Hall of Fame? What is it? Nothing. Is a fucking shit show. Yes. Now there's some people in the Boxing Hall of Fame who deserve to be there, but then look, then there's gonna be ones. It's going to be more people who don't deserve to be in the Boxing Hall of Fame than it is people who should be in the Boxing Hall of Fame. So cool out with you being a cheerleader for your favorite fight. Oh, my favorite fight is going to the Boxing Hall of Fame. They got fictitious characters and motherfuckers who got their ass whipped their whole career going in the Boxing Hall of Fame. Get the fuck up on out of here. What is the itinerary? Can somebody help me this morning and explain it to me? What is the fucking itinerary of getting into the Boxing Hall of Fame? These in football, basketball, baseball, and all that shit, we know. Boxing, no. Does anybody can get in that bitch? We talk sports. You can walk up in that motherfucker and get in the Boxing Hall of Fame. I can do that shit. G5 can do that shit. We all can do that shit. So in the sport that we love so dearly, the Boxing Hall of Fame is a piece of shit. So no matter if you're a fan or a content creator, what I'm saying to you this morning, don't be going around talking about Boxing Hall of Fame if you ain't changing it. If you're not changing it. If that shit don't fucking matter to you, it shouldn't get up under your motherfucking skin then. If Boxing Hall of Fame and they pay-per-view when they put them out, ESPN, Ring Magazine, and all the rest of the motherfuckers, that shit don't matter to you, it shouldn't motherfucking rub you the wrong way. But apparently, you're taking to what they say. And I get it, it's normal because it's mass media. They've been around, but we are the new media. We are the best media. We are the healthy media. That's why we here now, to help your lost asses out and to heal you of your ill boxing cure. Yes, we here for you. And while I'm talking about this thing, because I was waiting to do this part, but since I got the motherfucking goddamn captain in the motherfucking house, I would say this right now. G5, you here right now. We talk sports. Y'all here right now. On my mother's grave, and she been going for a very long time. It's time for us to start a true boxing Hall of Fame. I was thinking the other night, I got about 10 names, not boxers. I got 10 names right now of people who I'm hand picking to be the board members of Hall of Fame. I could throw some names. I got some fucking names, and G5, I'm gonna help you. I need you to help me get this shit done, because I really want us to start a true boxing Hall of Fame. Fuck ESPN, Rain Magazine, Dingling Magazine, so and so news, and all that. We really need this, and I got 10 people off the top of my head right now that I think, if these 10 people, if they agree to come together and put together a boxing Hall of Fame, this shit will make history. It would make sports history. There's no doubt in my mind when you got a mind like a Ricky Williams, a knockout boxing, a G5, everything boxing. Ashley's Corner. Listen, man, I'm fucking Stormy B, man. Listen, man, I'm gonna do a whole video. I'm gonna do a whole live, and it's gonna be like a paying homage live. But the homage is gonna be paid to the people who I think should put together this, become the board members of a true fucking Hall of Fame. This is on my fucking bucket list. I'm not fucking playing. So we can finally have the people stop getting they shit ruddled when we see they bullshit. Because I hate to see, my boxing family and people who I came to get close with, when we together on boxing, and you hear ESPN, a lot of people get upset about that shit. I'm like, well, if you say fuck them, then it shouldn't get up under your skin. That's why we need our own shit. Because I don't give a fuck. Boxing, Nevada, boxing, all of them. Fuck all of them. We need a true one, bro. And I'm trying to tell you, I've been put G5. I got some fucking names, bro. All right, cool. We'll bring that up. All right, cool. All right, we can cook on that. I'm gonna go on one more thing, and I'm gonna get up out the way, man. I just need to bust my nut on this motherfucker real quick. But here go my ultimate climax, goddamn. And I'm gonna get out the way. Now, my last thing, how I'm going to close this motherfucker out. And I know y'all heard me go on my rant a couple of nights ago about Tank Davis. Now, I know my fam, they was not surprised. Because we don't never be surprised about one another. Because we make these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a true dude. And one thing about TWT and a few other people we know, we are not biased people. You see what I'm saying? We are not. And we keep it real on our favorite fighters. So right now, I'm going to close this shit out with an ultimate barn burner and get ready for G5 to do his thing. All right, listen. I went off on Tank Davis. I know y'all heard that shit. Y'all wasn't surprised. Yes, I went off on Tank Davis. He's right now, he's suspended on my pound for pound list until he get off that fuckboy shit. And I love Tank Davis. He's one of my favorite fighters. Anybody that knows, he's like my second or third best fighter in the sport. But I would not support none of that shit. Oh, yeah, shit. Yeah. That's why I'm going to say some of this energy, but I'm going to close out on Tank real quick. I had to go off on Tank. Because I'm a true boxing fan. I'm a fan of the sport first before I'm a fucking fan of the fighter. And Tank moving like a fucking hoe shouldn't have went back to Mayweather in the first fucking place. I've been had a problem with that because I knew these type of things was going to wind up happening. So here it is. Like get the fuck on out of here, Tank. He's off my pound for pound list because if he get in there, he getting there with a motherfucking goddamn whoever this fucking dude he's supposed to fight. I'm telling you. I'm done with this motherfucker. So he's suspended right now. I'm on Tank ass. Now I let Tank live last night because I fucked with him on his Twitter. But after G5 do his motherfucking AM, I'm going to smack Tank up on his fucking Twitter. Yes, I get right at my fucking favorite fighters. Yes, I do, because I'm real. We ain't got no time for this bullshit. Every day we get up on here and we do boxing content. We come up with things, we critique things, this, that, and the other. And then you, as a boxer, this is the bullshit you giving us to talk about, Tank Davis. I shouldn't be coming down on you like this, son. But you moving like a little hoe right now. They all moving like hoes. And stop pointing the fucking finger at this person more than them. Because Dev a hoe too. Dev acting like a fucking hoe too. They all acting like hoes right now. All my favorite young boys are acting like hoes right now. See all this, that money shit? That money shit? See what happens? See what happens when it become about fucking money? When it become about money, motherfuckers, I don't know. Who's that guy over there? I've never heard of him before. Yeah, they all on some goofy shit. Every last one of them. God damn it, Tank, fucking goddamn Dev. They all on some bullshit right now. Shakur on some bullshit too. Let's talk about that and I'm gonna close it out on this. And don't nobody open their mouth about somebody fighter being a fucking weight bully. Because my man Shakur and my man Dev, they have been weight bullies for the past 2 years, and I'm out. See y'all on the AM cleanup. TWT shit. Peace. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to the AM cleanup with the starting point guard, the captain of the team, G5 game. Y'all make sure y'all be there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this little fucking cook. I had to get it out, man. I had to get it out. I mean, yo, like this motherfucking share it out. And Mr. PSA will be back with another PSA. A peace to my peoples. I really appreciate y'all joining in. Help me get this cook on G5. We talk sports and anybody else that came through. Man, we see y'all with the AM cleanup, the best morning show on motherfucking YouTube. And we out.